Hello everyone, myself Shayan Ghosh and me along with my partner Devain Sinha Roy have created this presentation of Indian society and culture, and for this we have shortlisted some heritage and historical places located within West Bengal. So for this content our first historical and heritage place is Marble Palace Kolkata. The beautiful 19th century marble palace mansion was built by rich Bengali merchant Raja Rajendra Malik in 1835. Raja Rajendra Malik, apart from being a wealthy merchant, also had a penchant for collecting works of art from various places that he visited. The Jagannath temple built within the premises of the palace mansion was built by his father Sri Nilmani Malik, who also adopted Raja Rajendra Malik as his son. The temple predates the mansion and is still in very good shape. However, it can only be accessed by the members of Malik family and is not meant for visitor or tourists. The mansion is surrounded by sprawling lawns, along with fountains and a private zoo. The galleries of the mansion are overstuffed with statues, portraits, mirrors, chandeliers, and paintings that are by English, Dutch, and Italian artists. Our next topic of this content is about the iconic yellow taxi of Kolkata. The iconic yellow taxis have been staple of our streets. Generations of Kolkata's residents haven't just witnessed these yellow taxis but also have dependent on them for their everyday commute. As it happens, these taxis have a rich story behind their origin. X's first made their way to Kolkata streets back in 1908 when the fare was just 8 anna per mile. However, it wasn't until 1958 this iconic yellow ambassadors made an appearance. Since then, they have been known as the king of roads due to their reliability and perseverance. With this, it's over to my partner Devain Sinha Roy to persevere with the rest part of our content.
Hello everyone, myself Devayan Sinaroy, partner of Shayan Ghosh, and I will be presenting the rest part of our content. So, our next historical and heritage place is the Indian Coffee House, Kolkata. The College Street Coffee House or Indian Coffee House is a cafe located opposite of the Presidency University in College Street, the most famous of Indian coffee house branches in Kolkata. It has been for a long time a regular hangout and a renowned meeting place for intellectuals and students of the Presidency College, University of Calcutta, and other institutions in College Street. It has played an important part in Calcutta's cultural history and known as the hub of intellectual debates. The prestige of the coffee house increased with the regular visitors such as Satyajit Ray, Amartya Sen, Mrinal Sen, and Aparna Sen. The coffee house is of historical significance for being the rendezvous of innumerable versatile people from its inception to date. Scholars, editors, artists, and writers like Ritik Ghatak, Narayan Gangapadhyay, Sonil Gangapadhyay, Sanjeev Chattopadhyay, and so on have been just a few among the patrons of the restaurants. In the early 60s of 20th century, the coffee house became the intellectual battleground of the famous Hungry generation literary and cultural movement. As we move on further, our next heritage place for this content will be the Town Hall, Kolkata. Town Hall was constructed by the British architect Colonel John Garston with a total expenditure of 700,000 that was raised through a public lottery. The construction began in the year 1807 but it took close to 7 years to be completed in the year 1814. The main motive behind erecting such a magnificently artistic structure was to give the Europeans a venue to host their various social gatherings. Partially accessible to the public, a special committee was formed that governed the administration of the hall under specific terms and conditions. Visits could be paid to the ground floor to see paintings and statues, but the upper floor was off limits to anyone who was not a member. As we carry on with our content, our last heritage place will be the Dakshineshwar Kali Temple. Dakshineshwar Kali Temple is a Hindu Navaratna temple in Dakshineshwar, Kolkata, West Bengal. Situated on the eastern bank of the Hooghly River, the presiding deity of the temple is Bhavatarini, a form of Adi Shakti Kalika. The temple was built in 1855 by Rani Rashmoni, a zamindar, philanthropist, and a devotee of Kalima. The temple is known for its association with Ramakrishna and Ma Sarada Devi, mystics of 19th century Bengal. The Dakshineshwar Kali temple was founded around the middle of the 19th century by Rani Rashmoni. The main temple was inspired by Navaratna style Radhakanta temple in Taliganj, built by Babu Ramnath Mandal of Bawali Raj family. The temple compound, apart from the nine-spired main temple, contains a large courtyard surrounding the temple with rooms along the boundary walls. There are 12 shrines dedicated to Shiva, Kali's consort along the riverfront, a temple to Radha Krishna, a bathing ghat on the river, a shrine dedicated to Rani Rashmani, Navabhat, the chamber in the northwestern corner just beyond the last of the Shiva temples, is where Ramakrishna and Ma Sharada spent a considerable part of their lives.
With this, we comes to an end and we can conclude that Indian culture and its tradition is phenomenal. One will fall in love with Indian culture when they know about it. Moreover, our culture has always promoted peace and harmony. India was invaded more than 1,000 times. Yet our culture remains unshakable. It is our responsibility to promote Indian culture to the younger generation and, of course, to the rest of the world. And particularly, moreover, the culture of West Bengal is an Indian culture which has its roots in Bengali literature, music, fine arts, drama, and cinema.